Hey, friends, welcome back to the Heal You podcast. You know, that place where healing meets intention, joy, and the truth that helps us grow. I'm your host, Shai, and let me tell you, I'm so thankful to be feeling better this week and glad that you're here with me so that we can continue with part 2 of our series, Staying Grounded when the Ground Keeps Moving. All right, let's take a look back. A couple of weeks ago, we talked about those small but powerful self-care practices in part 1. You know, those small things: drinking water, breathing deeply, walking, journaling, laughing, unplugging. Those things that anchor us when life feels unstable. And I'm so glad that I'm feeling better this week as we continue this journey that we're on together. So let's get to this week. We're going deeper because staying grounded for a day is one thing, but what happens when the season you're in is long? Ooh, you know, when it's not just a rough week, it's months of transition, grief, growth, or change. How do you keep your grounding practices alive when life demands more from you than usual? That's where we're going today, friends. So come on, get ready. Let's get focused and let's start part 2. Here's the truth. Anyone can hold it together for a day or two. But long seasons of change, they test your roots. They test your patience, your spirit, and your ability to keep showing up when the finish line feels so far away. You know, that's when staying grounded matters most. Grounding in a long season isn't about doing everything right. It's really about doing something consistently. It's about building a rhythm that reminds you, I am still here. I am still capable. I am still growing. Think about it like this. You know, a tree doesn't wait for the storm to strengthen its roots. Its roots are always there, digging deeper, deeper every day. And the deeper the roots, the stronger the tree stands. Not because the wind stops blowing. No, not at all. But because it knows where its strength comes from. A tree and its roots. Think about it. Think about the strength of the roots of a tree and how much it takes for wind to tear it down. The same is true for us. Our daily rituals, whether they're big or small, they become our roots. They hold us steady. They nourish us. And they remind us that we are anchored even when life shakes the ground beneath us. Yep, we're just like that tree, digging in deeper and deeper with its roots so it can withstand the wind and the storms around us. You know, when life demands more from you, you can't always hold on to your routines exactly as they are. And guess what? That's okay. Adaptation is not weakness. We call it wisdom. Sometimes adaptation looks like shortening your workout to 10 minutes because 30 minutes just seems so grueling and hard. Sometimes it's writing one line in your journal instead of a page. That one line can carry a powerful punch. And sometimes, friends, it's saying, today I need music instead of silence. The point here is not perfection. The point is connection. One of the most powerful ways to adapt and ground yourself is through walking barefoot, what many call earthing. There is something sacred about putting your feet to the ground, feeling the grass or the soil under you, and remembering that you belong here. When everything feels unsteady, the earth reminds you you are held, you are steady, and you are safe. Grounding is not just a metaphor. It's physical, emotional, and spiritual. Grounding is returning to your body when your mind wants to spin. It's reconnecting with creation when your soul feels scattered. It's choosing to root yourself in what's real rather than being pulled by the chaos of what's temporary. Grounding. Try it. It's worth it, friends. And long seasons of change require endurance. But guess what? Endurance isn't built by intensity. Endurance is built by showing up again and again, choosing to keep going even when the pace is slower than you like, not speeding it up, but choosing to keep going and building the endurance, even during some of our slowest times. And here's what endurance looks like in real life. Having a mantra that carries you through, such as, I am steady, even when life shifts. When your thoughts run wild, your mantra calls you back to your center. Make your own mantra. I am strong when life shifts. I am steady when life shifts. I am powerful even during some of my weakest times. I am able to do all things. Yeah. It looks like a weekly check-in with your Bloom self-care journal. Look at the checklist, not to check boxes, but to ask yourself, what do I need this week to help me? What do I need to help to push me through? That keeps your grounding intentional, not mechanical. Grace when you miss a step. Grace when you miss a step. Because the truth is, missing a day or stumbling is part of endurance. Endurance says, I will keep walking even if I tripped yesterday. And you know, your habits don't have to look perfect. They just have to be yours, authentically yours. The practice of endurance is remembering that small steps add up to great victories. All right, let's take this deeper together. If you're able, close your eyes. Take a deep breath in. Hold it, and release. Place your hand over your heart. Right there. Slow and steady. Feel your heartbeat. That rhythm, my friends, is proof that you are alive. Proof you are still here. Proof you are still capable. Now take a moment and whisper to yourself, I am grounded. I am present. I am enough. As you're breathing in and out, I am grounded. I am present. I am enough. This week, instead of journaling, I want you to write that affirmation on a sticky note, a piece of paper, or even in your notes app on your phone. But here's the kicker. I want you to put it somewhere you'll see it every day. Let it remind you to stay rooted in who you are, no matter how shaky life feels. And here's what I know. Here's what I've learned. Long seasons of change are not designed to break us. They are designed to shape us. They stretch us. They challenge us. And yes, they even hurt sometimes. But they also reveal our strength. Because staying grounded is not just about surviving the storm. It's about transforming in it, friends. It's about becoming someone stronger, wiser, and more resilient because of what we've walked through. So hear me when I say this. You are not falling apart. You, my dear, are being rebuilt. You are not lost. Ooh. You, my dear, are being redirected. You are not weak. You are learning endurance. And the ground may move, but guess what? You are still standing. And every day you choose to root yourself in care, compassion, and intention, you prove that nothing can uproot who you are becoming. Grounding, friends, even when the ground is moving. It helps to be intentional. It helps to be consistent. It helps to be gentle, to give yourself grace, and to build endurance. That's the synopsis of today. Friends, thank you. Thank you so much for joining me for this 2-part series on staying grounded when the ground keeps moving. In part 1, we talked about the small steps that anchor us in the moment. And today, we've gone deeper into how to keep those practices alive, even when life keeps demanding more of us. This, friends, is the work of endurance, and it is the heartbeat of healing. Don't forget that. It is the work of endurance, of consistency, of being intentional, of focusing on ourselves. And it's also right where we felt it, the heartbeat of healing. All right. If you don't have it already, go and get your copy of the Bloom Journal. Go grab it at creativelyshy.com. And remember, it's not just a journal. It's your roadmap for grounding, growing, and blooming, no matter the season. Be sure to subscribe, leave a review, and share this episode with someone who needs grounding right now. Because healing is powerful, but healing together, that's unstoppable. And here's what's next. In episode 28, we'll talk about rebuilding your confidence after the storm. Ooh, we're going to dig a little deeper about confidence. Because once you've stayed grounded through the shaking, it's time to rise with boldness and reclaim the confidence you may have lost along the way. Until next time, my friends, keep choosing you, keep choosing peace, and keep blooming. Talk to you soon.